Letter 79 of Letters from Egypt by Lady Lucie Duff-Gordon. Read for LibriVox.org into the public domain. To Mrs. Austen, Bairam, April 1866. Dearest Mother, I write this to go down by Mr. Palgrave, who leaves to-morrow. He has been with Mustapha Bey conducting an inquiry into Mustapha Aga's business. Mariette Bey struck Mustapha, and I and some Americans took it ill and wrote a very strong complaint to our respective consuls. Mariette denied the blow and the words liar and son of a dog, so the American and English consuls sent up Palgrave as commissioner to inquire into the affair, and the Pasha sent Mustapha Bey with him. Palgrave is very amusing, of course, and his knowledge of languages is wonderful. Sheykh Yussuf says few ulema know as much of the literature and niceties of grammar and composition. Mustapha Bey is a darling, he knew several friends of mine, Hassan Effendi, Mustapha Bey Subki, and others, so we were friends directly. I have not yet got a woman servant, but I don't miss it at all. Little Achmet is very handy, Mohammed's slave girl washes, and Omar irons and cleans the house and does housemaid, and I have kept on the meek cook, Abd el Kader, whom I took while the Frenchman was here. I had not the heart to send him away, he is such a mesquin. He was a smart travelling waiter, but his brother died, leaving a termagant widow with 4 children, and poor Abd el Kader felt it his duty to bend his neck to the yoke, married her, and has 2 more children. He is a most worthy, sickly, terrified creature. I have heard that a decent Copt here wants to sell a black woman, owing to reverses of fortune, and that she might suit me. Sheykh Yussuf is to negotiate the affair and to see if the woman herself likes me for a mistress, and I am to have her on trial for a time, and if I like her and she me, Sheykh Yussuf will buy her with my money in his name. I own I have very little scruple about the matter, as I should consider her price as an advance of 2 or 3 years' wages, and tear the paper of sale as soon as she had worked her price out, which I think would be a fair bargain. But I must see first whether Feltas, the Copt, really wants to sell her, or only to get a larger price than is fair, in which case I will wait till I go to Cairo. Anything is better than importing a European, who at once thinks one is at her mercy on account of the expense of the journey back. I went out this morning to the early prayer of Bairam day, held in the burial place. Mahmoud ibn Mustapha preached, but the boys and the hareem made such a noise behind us that I could not hear the sermon. The weather has set in hot these last days, and I am much the better. It seems strange that what makes others languid seems to strengthen me. I have been very weak and languid all the time, but the camel's milk has fattened me prodigiously, to Sherif's great delight, and the last hot days have begun to take away the miserable feeling of fatigue and languor. Palgrave is not well at all, and his little black boy fears he will die, and several people in the steamer are ill, but in Luxor there is no sickness to speak of, only chronic old women, so old and ugly and achy that I don't know what to do with them except listen to their complaints, which begin Ya Ragle. Ragel is man, so Ragle is the old Germanic Manin, and is the civil way of addressing a Saidi woman. To one old body I gave a powder wrapped up in a fragment of the Sunday Review. She came back again and declared Mashallah, the hijab charm was a powerful one, for though she had not been able to wash off all the fine writing from the paper, even that little had done her a deal of good. I regret that I am unable to inform you what the subject of the article in the Saturday that had so drastic an effect. Goodbye, dearest Mother, I must go and take a sleep before the time of receiving the visits of today, the great festival. I was up before sunrise to see the prayer, so must have a siesta in a cool place. Tomorrow morning early this will go. I hope you got a letter I sent 10 days or so ago. End of letter 79. Read by Sibella Denton. All LibriVox files are in the public domain. For more information, please visit LibriVox.org.